considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
To Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Wall. Superman, Dwight Howard. Good start. He's made his first shot.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
To Wall. Beal. To Wall. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall.
I got ball.
Short jumper off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Count the bucket for two.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Match up, match up, match up.
Wall. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Wizards with the basketball.
Me and you.
And he finishes at the rim. If you blink, you may miss the fastest man in the NBA.
Man, John Wall is like a blur. When I see him, it reminds me of players I used to guard in the past. Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. He is that fast with or without the basketball.
Wall with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Screen coming. Wall. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, still no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Inside, he scores.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting club. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Washington basketball.
I got ball. I'm here.
Gilgeous Alexander to Beal. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Runners good there.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Kelly Oubre. New blood coming in for both sides. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To Caldwell Pope. Now a steal by Washington. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Lakers ball, Caldwell Pope. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
And a nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kuzma. And he scores. Jay took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Gilgeous-Alexander. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Wizards have it. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Ball. Won't go. Rebound owned by Washington. Into the front court comes Wall. Trailing by 10 to Howard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Wall into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Ball with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Cruises inside for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Wizards at the controls. Beal. To Wall. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Superman, Dwight Howard. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Lakers in command.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall to Howard. No good, and no foul.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Here's Wall for two. There it is, John Wall. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Hey, watch the screen left.
It's Wall. Not done yet. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Caldwell Pope.
Good trap, good trap.
Here comes the screen. LeBron James. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his... Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Austin Rivers. Nice pass to set things up.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Wizards with the basketball. Beal. Shot clock winding down. Has a look.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beal to Rivers. To Beal. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. LeBron with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. LeBron James. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And the Lakers with the rebound. James buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
17-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Wall. Lakers come up with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
And the basket good at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Deep left corner. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
That pass stolen by the Wizards.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Wall. Here comes the screen. Fight to shoot for Washington. John Wall goes to work. To James. Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
I got him. Here we go.
Wall to Porter. Here's a chance from long range, and out of Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Wall. To Porter. Austin Rivers. Can't miss those. To Stevenson. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice finish at the rim.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Washington basketball.
I got him.
Wall to Howard. Slams it down.
14-year NBA veteran Dwight Howard didn't become the player we all hoped he would become, but still a very serviceable big in this league. Actually, 5th in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounding last year.
Now a steal by Washington.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Changes coming from both sides right now. James. Count the basket at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Beal to Wall. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Here's Wall for 2. Can't connect.
My ball. I got ball. I got ball. Don't let him squeeze. Hey, good pass.
Short jumper off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. They're now 2-0 in this young season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on E.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.